happy Easter, guys. And I thought I would make this really quick video since I promised it to you guys last week. I made, for those of you who follow me over on Instagram or Facebook, I'll leave the links down below if you don't, but I post quite often over there, at least I try to. And last week I posted my spinach and artichoke dip recipe. Many of you were interested in it, and I'm making it again today for Easter, so I thought I would turn on the camera really quick and show you guys how I make it, because it's super easy. So in my and I'll leave the recipe down below as well, in the description box for you guys. So in my mixer I have a 10-ounce package of spinach, just frozen spinach. Drain it out, squeeze it out as much as you can once it's thawed, and get out all the water, and then I just throw that in my mixer. And the artichoke hearts that I'm using, I actually buy at Aldi. They're really good and they're really inexpensive. I get the marinated quartered artichoke hearts. You don't have to. They have plain regular ones there too. I just happen to like the marinated ones. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to open up this jar. I'm going to strain it, and then we're going to get it in my bowl. So once it's strained, I'm going to go ahead and just plop those also right into my bowl. And then depending on how creamy you like it, if you like it creamier, you can use a package and a half of cream cheese. Today I'm only going to use one package. Sometimes I throw in the extra cream cheese if I've got one open in the fridge that needs to be used up. Sorry for the singing in the background. It's Easter and it's pretty crazy here. So I'm going to throw in one package of cream cheese, one box. Okay, now to this I'm also going to be adding a half a cup of mayonnaise. So got my quarter cup here. And I'm just using Hellmann's. You use whatever you like, it really doesn't matter. Now to this I'm also going to be adding about a half a cup or so, you know me, don't really measure, of Parmesan cheese. You're also going to want to add about a teaspoon of minced garlic. You can, sometimes I use the stuff that I have in my fridge. Sometimes I just use the dehydrated here, so I've got to open up a new one. You can also add fresh if you want to use fresh, totally up to you. We're just going to do it simple today. I also like to use a half a teaspoon of sea salt. I'm using Himalayan pink salt today. You can salt this to taste though. And you don't even have to add this salt if you don't want to. Same with the black pepper. I say about a quarter teaspoon. I'm just going to crack some fresh ground pepper in there. Now I also add some granulated onion and garlic to this. Again, you don't have to. I'm doing onion and a little bit of garlic. I also like to add about a teaspoon of sweet basil to mine. I think it adds a lot of flavor to it. And that is it. All right, so we're gonna go ahead and crank this up and turn it on and give that a good mix. Now, and you definitely don't need to use a KitchenAid mixer. You could do this by hand, but you know what? I have a KitchenAid mixer and I use that beauty anytime I can. All right, so what I'm going to be using is just a pie plate. You can really use anything, any kind of bakeware you want. We are just going to go ahead and scoop our dip right in here. Now, this is one of Matt's favorites. Anytime we go to a restaurant and they have it on the menu as an appetizer, we get it. He loves this more than any restaurant he has ever tried, which is a huge compliment. So it is husband approved here at the House of Con. All right, so now that I have that in there, what I like to do, I like to grate some, let's see if you can see that, Asiago cheese. So we're just gonna put some Asiago on here. Gives it a really nice bite. You do not have to add this though. You can leave it the way you want, just the way it is. I always top it with some mozzarella though. Everybody likes the ooey gooey brown cheese on the top. It's their favorite part. So we're gonna add some freshly grated Asiago, and I'm also going to be adding some freshly grated Parmesan as well. Again, you don't have to do this, but it's Easter and why not make it extra special? All right. Okay, and then I've got some mozzarella here. I use about 1/3 of a cup. You can add more, you can add less. You don't have to add any of it if you don't want. And this is something all of the kids like. Even Mason, who's a bit more of a picky eater than Mina. And that is it. All right, now I'm gonna put this in a 375-degree oven, and I'm gonna bake this for about 25 minutes. And then after that, I add another 5 minutes under the broiler. So I just hit the broil on my oven and time it for 5 minutes, and that will brown the cheese on the top, which, like I said, it's my family's favorite part. So 25 minutes and then 5 minutes under the broiler, 30 minutes total, and I will come back and I'll show you guys what this looks like. All right, you ready, Matt?
Yep.
Alright. So now you don't have to brown yours on top. My family just happens to love the brown cheese on top. They think it's the best part. Alright, so there's that, and then
Go get that Asiago out there.
I'm gonna get some extra Asiago in here.
Mm-hmm. I know you can see that thing bubbling. Hold on. Let me roll in. Let me roll in a little bit so y'all can see that thing bubbling. Look at it. Look at it bubbling.
I should turn on the light.
Yeah.
It's kind of, I think it's gonna rain here.
Bubbling.
Alright. Alright, so that is it. We're gonna take it to the table. I will show you guys what I serve mine with. But you can pretty much serve it with anything you like. So, alright, to the table it goes. Alright, so there is our dip and the nice chunk cheese. So Matt, you can get some dip, and just today I'm serving it with Parmesan garlic herb pita chips, or you can do Tostito scoops. You could do bread. You could do
like a pita
right?
bread. If you get a pita bread, a lot of the restaurants will
like a toasted naan bread would be good too.
Like a toasted pita square or triangles. They do pita triangles.
Yeah.
Cut it into triangles.
I think Applebee's does just tortilla chips, don't they?
Tortilla chips, yep.
So, all right, I'm gonna let you scoop some out, and you can taste test it for us. Okay. Then I gotta call Eric up because he's gonna want to devour this.
Eric doesn't need
He's gonna inhale.
This This is actually my lunch, right?
Yeah.
Haven't eaten today.
Brunch. We haven't eaten yet. I think it's like going on 1 o'clock.
We did some painting and
I ate my shake.
did some work.
But yeah, we've been painting the mudroom downstairs, so I know it's gonna be hot. It's gonna have a hot stew.
Sucking that air. Mmm. Really, really fantastic, honey. That was the Tostito scoop.
Yep.
I mean, it's got those marinated artichoke hearts in it, and cream cheese.
And I like when they're quartered because you get big chunks of artichoke.
Yeah,
I don't like
really
when the
good.
artichoke runs through it and you don't get a chunk of it, you know?
Mmm.
Good?
Really good on these pita chips, especially with
The pita chips I also got at
everything that goes with it. I mean, you've got the Parmesan, the Asiago, the cream cheese, then the marinated in herbs and Mediterranean
yeah.
style artichoke hearts. It's really good.
The pita chips I also got at Aldi, so everything's... You want some? Okay, well come on up and we'll get you some. All right, let me feed these kids. I gotta get some for Eric too. And
This crushes. I'll put this up against any spinach dip, artichoke dip in any restaurant.
Oh, thanks, honey.
No doubt.
All right, guys, I hope you enjoyed this. If you give it a try, let me know. And I'll be seeing you soon. All right, bye, guys.